We're here because of a man called James Fraser. And James Fraser was minister of this parish from 1662 to 1709. He was much more than that. He was a scholar, he was a polymath, he was a figure both known locally and known elsewhere. He's the subject of this book, which I wrote. And in that book, I try to present James Fraser as providing a window onto what the Highlands was like in the decades before Culloden. Now, we don't have many other people's sources for James Fraser. What we know about him is his own version of his life. And that, of course, is deeply fallible, but nonetheless fascinating for me because of that. And I felt that he provided a very important presentation of what life was like in this part of the Highlands at that time. I would also add, as an employee of UHI, that I'm fascinated by the fact that he lived nearly all of his life in this parish. He was able to connect, to be part of a broader scholarly and intellectual world by living in this region around Kirkhill.
And I first heard of James Fraser through David's research for his book, and I used his history for a historical biography that I was writing, Daughters of the North. But I couldn't let go of the idea of the man himself, James Fraser, and trying to imagine this incredible life that he had, and that's what inspired my poetry. Master James Fraser's History of the Wardlaw. This small place is the centre of the world. I stand in the clipped green grass of the Watch Hill and see the roads travel down before me, out to Europe and back into the past. I stepped out to view the universe, all senses connected, entangling with cities alive with activity. London, Dieppe, Marseille, swathes of countryside, Italy, Bavaria, Bohemia. Providence was my convoy in all my travels and voyages. When I returned unexpectedly one Sabbath morning, the bells of the church rang out a welcome. I was the one who left, and the one who came back, returned to share. Now, let my words take you there. The seat of the clan is the centre of Europe, and I gather around the family stories, sketches of Scotland, England and all the continental states. The harangues of our northern heroes raise the flames of activity here in the Highlands. History is a telescope to the past and a mirror of the present. It changes lives. I wish my writing to be lively enough in so small a circle as to content the curious in after ages. This is the spirit of my Highlands. This spirit of open inquiry, this telling of tales. Here, under the crown and strawberry flowers of the Fraser crest, it is a weighty work, a matter of moment. Without travelling our open history, we move blind through the landscape. I tell a synchronism of events of clan and continent. Be my fellow traveller. I tell many histories in one.